Hello everyone and welcome to another Thomas video. So today we're really taking a look at Affinity deck in Thomas format. So finally, I'm trying out Affinity today in Thomas format. It's been a long time, and that is because I've been asked to try out an Affinity deck with Chrome Mox in the deck. Now, I'm not sure the people that are asking about playing an Affinity deck with Chrome Mox know about the fact that the Chrome Mox actually says you have to exile a non-artifact card from your hand. So you actually have to play a deck, quote unquote, apparently has to be an affinity, and also has to have critical mass of non-artifact cards in the deck, which is kind of like an oxymoron. But luckily, Chesshair actually solved this problem and shared the deck with me in Discord, showing that something like this can work. So we're going to be playing 4 copies of Chrome Mox in the deck, and that's because not only are we playing way too many non-artifact cards, but at the same time, just playing out the Chrome Mox, even without the imprint, can actually help you cast things like Thoughtcast and Kappa Cannoneer. But we're also going to be playing mono blue, so we can even play things like 8 copies of MDFC lands that can also trigger the Chrome Mox as well, which is pretty cool. And because we can play out the Chrome Mox on turn 1, we can run out this 2-mana card on turn 1, which is basically gonna be equivalent to a Psychic Frog. So this card over here called Landlord Navigator, whenever this card attacks, you create a map token, which is relevant to the next ability it has. At the beginning of your end step, if 2 or more artifacts enter the battlefield this turn, you can put a Thieving Magpie onto the battlefield, which is actually basically a Psychic Frog. Whenever this creature deals damage to an opponent, you draw a card. So on turn 1, theoretically, you can go Seed of the Synod, play a Chrome Mox, that's 2 artifacts that came down this turn, and then just play a Landlord Navigator, then you just get a Psychic Frog on the battlefield. It's gonna be that easy. Or, because we play a lot of 0-mana cards like Chrome Mox, Mishra's Bauble, Mox Ember, Ornithopter, you can easily trigger the Landlord Navigator every single turn. And because now the deck has Chrome Mox and Mox Ember in the same deck, you can easily play out like Tamiyo plus Emery on the same turn as well, which is just absolutely insane. So having said that, I'm gonna be hopping over to some Thomas Special 3 to show you guys how the deck does. So let's hop on over. Alright, first time playing this version of the deck. Land, Tamiyo, I mean, not bad. The only thing missing here is a counter spell, right?
Perhaps there are more useful texts down on the surface.
I just play out the entire hand. Pretty cool. Godless Shrine. Okay. I'll Thoughtcast first? No. Attack first. Which will generate a clue token. Now I'll Thoughtcast. Still nothing.
In the right
Ah, man.
No. Violence is not the answer.
Yeah, that really sucks, doesn't it? Okay, the fact that opponent plays Relic of Progenitus in main deck, this has to be... What is that card called? The Ketramos, yeah. So should I draw a card or make a token? What to do? Let's make a token. Nice. That's actually really nice. We'll plus again.
Use your words.
Attack. They're gonna draw. Nice. So this is a Ketramos deck. 100%. Otherwise the relic doesn't make any sense. We want Stern Scoldings. And probably Spell Snares. And maybe not Flare of Denials. I think 3 copies of Ether Spell Bomb is already good enough. I don't think we need extra copy of it. Let's organize the deck a little bit. I can see myself going down on an Ornithopter. And maybe copy of Mishra's Bauble. Let's go with that. Okay. No, not the Thoughtseize. Hitting Needle. That's actually... It is kind of annoying. To a certain degree, but... Oh. Okay, never mind. They went for that instead. Do I want to play Tamio or Emery here? I mean, we can technically play both.
Curious. I must investigate this scroll further.
Thinking about it. Actually, I could have just played the Mox Chrome for 0, like without the imprint, you know? Yeah, completely forgot about that. Relic. Oh, they're gonna exile everything. No? I mean, you should. I should have just played it out. No, I lost an Affinity. So stupid. I could transform Tamio right now. But I won't have mana to get back the Spell Bomb.
This will be a boon to my research.
Okay, we'll leave up a Spell Bomb for the Emery. Yeah, the X equals 1 doesn't really do anything. I mean, I guess it gets rid of Mox and Clue, but I get to draw a card. And then they get rid of their own Pitting Needle. Giganta. Can't play the Navigator on turn 1. 1, 2, 3, 4. But I can Thought Cast on turn 1 if I wanted to, by the way. Funny enough. Maybe that was a mulligan. I don't know. I could technically draw into a Tameo plus Chromox, maybe? That's funny. Giganta with the Witch Enchanter main. Into a Lavinia. Okay, Lavinia is a very strong one. I guess, well... No, it doesn't work because, Lavinia says you can't cast non-creature spells greater than the number of lands that you... yeah, so we have to play this. Until we get our third land, we can't play our Metallic Rebuke.
Nothing can break our
Oh man, opponent. Lavinia is looking insane right now.
Where shall we hunt today?
That sucks. Yeah, that really sucked. We'll cut some baubles. We'll cut Flare of Denial. Okay. That sounds pretty good.
Oh! How am I supposed to focus on only one project?
Okay, that sucked. So we need another counter spell, right? Let's just play this out as an affinity target.
To the hunt.
Okay. So we can't quite play Kappa Cannoneer, which sucks, by the way. Oh no, we can. We can, actually. They have an instant speed way to gain energy? Really? I see. Oh, this is gonna be like race against the clock, right? So they attack, I block, I kill their Johnny, I guess. Yeah. Unless I just want to go face. That could work as well. Yeah, actually, let's just go face.
Nothing like warm tea and a fascinating story.
Because if I attack with a Tameo here, it'll generate a clue token, which will buff the Kappa. Oh, wow. Even if they gain... Oh, that's actually really insane that they had the Guide of Souls there. Okay, it's gonna be close. 7, 8, 9, 10. We have 10 damage. Okay, so we survived. We survived. Interesting. Interesting. Okay, well, if opponent doesn't have Lavinia, I'm so happy. Please don't have Lavinia. Oh, we don't have an extra artifact that comes in. I think we still keep it. Okay, so this is a removal. That sucks, by the way. Do I still play it out? Yep. I mean, what am I supposed to do there? Pass a turn without any counterspell up? I don't think so. Wow. That's pretty insane what happened, by the way. Talk about luck. Right? Talk about luck. Even has like... Okay, this time they got pretty unlucky. I'm almost dead.
I've read nearly the entire library.
Y'all see the double amped raptor? Crazy good. Crazy good. Another thought cast.
This is not just a battle of arms. Respect the library.
I don't know if I can shock with this Sink it to Stupor, I'm gonna be honest with you. Might have to play another retro, make a 4/4 out of it. Can I shock? I just don't think we can shock. No.
But I thought knowledge was power.
I think we blocked the Amped Raptor just because it has first strike. How many... I think I'm gonna lose purely to the fact that they just played 3 Aetherdrifters back to back to back,
Nothing can break our
right?
bond.
It's just insane, you know? It's just insane. It's just so insane. They just have it all.
What a beautiful day
Yeah, I mean the
for
triple Aetherdrifter, that's gonna do it. We had 0 counter spells as well. Okay. Hopefully this one goes a little bit better. Okay, we got the hotness. Tamio turn 1. We're gonna save these for next turn.
Like warm tea.
What is... Oh, I see what's going on. Well, it's gonna suck for them. That is so sweet. And that is why, ladies and gentlemen, we are playing those cards. Prize Amalgam. But this is also a oops deck. Okay, that's a good information, right? Super good information. I guess more Flare of Denials. Stern Scolding does, you know, What do I do? Am I supposed to play Commandeer? Ether Spellbombs out. Actually, no. Maybe Kappa out. This might be too slow. Well. Okay, so opponent kept their entire hand, so it's gonna be an insane combo hand, right? So I have to mulligan that. I'll keep this one. Defense grid. Guess we just get rid of Soren. That was actually such an insane draw, by the way. Whenever this creature deals combat damage, draw a card. Sure. Sure. Is Emery better on turn 1 or Tamio? I guess I can just go both, thinking about it. Never mind. So insane. Okay, those were not the best mills because I already have a Kappa.
Perhaps there are more useful texts down on the surface.
Yeah, you know, just the usual. Turn 1 Emery plus the Tamio. Defense grid on turn 1. Sure. I guess I'm attacking with the Emery here. I shouldn't have attacked with the Emery. You fool.
In the right hands, knowledge is. I am not defenseless.
Fable. We got double sync.
Respect the
Should I
library.
play a sync? Or what? A Fury coming down. Okay, good to know. A Fury coming down, huh? One, two, three. If they attack, that's 4. Sure. Because the thing is, even if they have a sneak attack, they have to attack with this card first. So then I will have an extra turn with a Sink into Stupor. Nice. I guess I would want like more Flare of Denials. And Disruptor Flute. For a sneak attack. I'll just go down on Mishra's Bauble and like Ornithopter? Like something like that. Yeah, so far I'm kind of loving this deck, by the way. It's really cool. Oh, what? They left? Why? The Mr. Frog. So this is a keep, which can actually trigger the Navigator on turn 2, which is insane, by the way. That is if the Tamio can attack, right? Merfolk! Oh god, I'm gonna lose to Merfolk, and they also have a Cavern of Souls. No. I'm actually gonna get absolutely crushed. Oh. Hold up. Yeah, that's sick. Yeah, the Metallic Rebuke, not so good against the Cavern of Soul, is it? I need an artifact next turn. Okay, we can't block that. Wow, they blocked it. Sure. Yeah, we got a retrofitter.
Curious. I must investigate this scroll further.
I feel like I need to put it here so I can block. Oh, should I have kept up a Metallic Rebuke? Might have been a mistake. Another Chrome Mox. Am I transforming, by the way? Am I transforming? I need to keep up a Metallic Rebuke for potential, like, collect the company. So I can't play this island because of the Master Pearl Trident, which is making it a little bit tricky than usual. Do I play this? I guess if I'm gonna play it, it's just better to make it come in untapped. No. That's cheating. Oh my god. Okay, we lost. Okay, we won. Can I attack with this magpie? Keep getting Chrome Mox. Okay, that's really unfortunate. They keep playing their Harbingers. I shouldn't have put this here, by the way. Such a mistake. Gigantic mistake. You know? Giga mistake. Oh my god. There is a god. I can't believe it. Oh my god. That's insane. Yeah, color me surprised. A blue deck beating a Merfolk. That's a difficult feat, you know? I might still want some Stern Scolding regardless. It can still pitch to our, what is it? Our Chrome Mox. I'll get rid of like Mishra's Bubble, Flare of Denial, and maybe a copy of a Metallic Rebuke. No, not the islands. I do have a Kappa Cannoneer though. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, we're gonna be able to get a fast Kappa Cannoneer. Okay, my opponent mulliganed into something. That's unfortunate for them. You know? What were they mulliganing to? Maybe like Chalice? Oh, they could be mulliganing for Chalice. Right. Yeah, it makes sense for them to play Chalice, right? Because they are a Cavern of Souls deck. Okay, so we can't play Emriat on turn 1, which is probably a Giga Scam going second. This one doesn't have a land, so... Okay, this sucks. This really sucks. Okay, 0 mana artifact, go. One time. Or an artifact land. You fool. That sucks. Something, something, 3 mana. Oh god, they have a Kha'Zix Return already in the graveyard. They don't... Oh, yeah. Well, that sucks. But what can you do? Yeah, what can you do? I mulligan to 5, so... It would be a miracle to even... win here, you know? It really sucks that they actually got a Kha'Zix return in the graveyard. So unlucky. So unlucky. Bajukabog. It seems like we might actually get a turn with this Magpie. And now, Counterspell Waiting Room. It would be too good to be true, if that were the case. Utopia Sprawl. Okay, I mean, this Magpie is actually drawing some cards, so despite us... Ooh. Yeah, despite us mulliganing down to 5, we are drawing a lot of cards. Nice. Kappa Cannoneer. So, if they get a Kha'Zix Return, it deals 5 damage. Play a Chrome Mox, put the Metallic Rebuke in it. Play the Kappa Cannoneer. And then... I think I might actually have to get rid of this Metallic Rebuke. Right? No. I almost made a mistake. Because whether or not this can tap for mana doesn't matter because of the... Yeah, that doesn't make sense. Yeah, we pass. Oh, that sucks that we can't play the Kappa Cannoneer here, because that would actually accelerate the me killing them like super fast, you know? One, two, three, four, five, six, seven. Okay, so they hard casted that. So I'm going to get rid of this. Now they just lost 2 mana. And we'll get the Kappa Cannoneer out. Hopefully kill them in a few turns, you know? Nice. Super nice. So counter spell isn't gonna work against them. Soul Guy Lantern in. Ether Spell Bomb. We don't want to bounce their creatures though. Yeah, that's the thing. Like, we don't want to bounce Eldrazi creatures to their hand. That seems pretty bad. They might actually play One Ring though. Do I want Commandeer? For just One Ring? It's probably just better to have counter spells instead. Yeah, let's just go with this. I can't believe we won a multi 5. Everybody's just leaving. Yeah, I don't know what's going on. Everybody's just, you know, they lose the first one and then they just, you know, disappear. Loris. Yep.
If you need me, I'll
Give me a land. I'll love you forever. Nice. No, rare spell snare. There's so much text, like you don't want to read all that, right? You just want to get rid of a Tameo here, you know? Or brainstorm. Easy brainstorm. Feels bad. I should have gone Emery. I should have known, you know? I should have known. I'll go Emery first because I think I might value the retro more. Retro Orni. Okay, so a mana drain's coming down here. Boom. And now, I would like to draw a Kappa Cannoneer.
Ugh, I stayed up too late reading. Again.
Attack. I'm just playing these out for Affinity if I find a Kappa. So, should I get rid of their Tameo? I think so, right? There goes Tameo again.
Perhaps there are more useful texts down on the surface.
Another land would be kind of, like, so good. It's a build that plays Orcish Bowmaster. I mean, at least it's not, you know... Oh, they also play a Flare of Denial. Okay. So they're gonna have to sacrifice their Tameo. It would be really nice to find a Kappa Cannoneer, you know? That would just kind of seal the deal. Okay, this Psychic Frog actually can't block the... our 4/4s. Fun enough. Another Tameo. Swords. It is kind of problematic though, like... I keep drawing nothing but duplicates of each, you know? Which is making things like super bizarre. I need a Kappa Cannoneer to show up. This is driving me nuts. Okay. Metallic Rebuke. Sure. I might actually have to draw. I think I have to do this. Do I attack? Then I can't block the Psychic Frog though. I don't think we attack. That Orcish Bowmaster is so pesky. Single-handedly changing the tide of the game, you know? Okay, that's fine. That means they're not putting Loris back into their hand, so... Oh man, thank God they surrendered. I was about to lose my mind. Okay, so spell snares and stern scoldings. I think I want to get rid of a flare of denial, and I'm gonna get rid of some Mishra's bauble. What to do? Maybe just one copy of a Sogai Lantern, one less metallic rebuke. That's a mulligan. That is unfortunately a keep, I think. Yeah. Okay, very nice. Mox. Mox, Mox, Mox. In case a Bowmaster comes out, in case a Bowmaster comes out and they play a frog on opponent's turn, like I have to hold up these counter spells, you know? I would love to just go Sogai Lantern, but I can't. Okay, well, now I can. Consigned to memory. No, thank you. That is also a no, thank you. So even if they play, you know, Frog, I can bounce it and then leave up Buster and Scolding still.
If you need me, I'll be in the library.
I'm gonna return this card to my hand. Wait, no way you played Dig Through Time in that deck. Opponent. What is this deck you're playing? I'm getting crushed because they're playing this like weird 75 list. Sure.
Oh no! I'm late for class!
Maybe I should have just thought cast. Oh, an Orcish Bowmaster coming out here. Darn. They've already used 3 mana drains, so... Chromox and Retro. Okay, I think we lost. Unless we top deck a Kappa Cannoneer here. We haven't seen a Kappa Cannoneer in 2 games. So it'd be actually nice to see it. Kappa Cannoneer off the top. No. Yep, that is a yikes. Lot of removal spells, you know, lot of counter spells from opponent this game.
Curious. I must invest
No
in
Kappa
this
Cannoneer. That is a shame. Okay, turn 1 Emery, that's really nice. I think I'm gonna just go into Thoughtcast immediately. That's actually pretty annoying, but that's fine. Nice. I'm gonna do it now because of Orcish Bowmaster. Oh no, but we have a Kappa. Oh. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We're still kind of far away, actually. I'll just draw since we do need a land, you know. Nice. And it doesn't seem like they have a play here, maybe. Okay, so this is an Orcish Bowmaster. Or a flute. Could be a flute as well. Do they have the mana drain on Ornithopter? Okay, I was about to say. What about a Toxic Deluge, though? They could have a Toxic Deluge. Because the thing is, I feel like I'm already winning. So, you know, even if they go with Toxic Deluge, now I can play a Kappa Cannoneer. Don't need to, you know, rush this out. And potentially just lose the game. Yeah, they went with the Disruptor Flute. Pretty slow play. That's perfectly fine, because if they play Toxic Deluge, they die, because Kappa Cannoneer will have 6 toughness. Actually, even more. So if they Toxic Deluge, they die. They also can't Swords because of the Kappa Cannoneer's broken word 4. Alright, GG's opponent. So they're gonna have to mana drain this, and then we sink into super, or they're just gonna die. I just don't see how they get over this. Nice. Alright. Okay, so this deck was actually pretty sweet. A lot of the times when this landed, we won the game. It was amazing. The only loss I had was to an energy deck due to not drawing my Spell Snares and Stern Scoldings even after mulligans, and they kept playing Amped Raptors after Amped Raptors and just kind of lost the game there. So that's what happened. Compared to Chester's Affinity list, there's some like very slight tweaks. His version of the deck only plays 1 copy of Spellbomb in the main deck, and I don't really like that. So we have 3 copies of Spellbomb just because this is technically quote-unquote removal spell in the deck, right? We have a Spellbomb, we have Sink into Stupor. So these are the 2 removal spells if something resolved on the battlefield, and we have to get rid of it. So very, very important, especially in a mono blue. Another thing that's really sick is you can craft a Thoughtcast with this art for just common wildcards. Pretty sweet. And the Chrome Mox, even though Chrome Mox actually doesn't work with you know, artifact cards, but in this build in particular, because this can hit Tameo, Landlord Navigator, Emery, Flare of Denial, Metallic Rebuke, and then we have the 8 MDFC lands, right? And some copies of Thoughtcast. So we actually have a lot of hits, despite this being, you know, quote-unquote Affinity. And I say quote-unquote Affinity is because the only Affinity card is the Thoughtcast, and semi-Affinity card, you know, Improvise, is a Kappa Cannoneer. So I think that's the only way to really build an Affinity deck using the Chrome Mox. And this is going to set apart from Historic Affinity as well, right? The fact that in Historic, now this deck has Chrome Mox and Mishra's Bauble, both of which that aren't legal in Historic. Now the difference is pretty unique compared to the Historic version. So yeah, I mean, I think the deck was actually pretty cool. This was actually a very cool deck. I didn't even know about this card, by the way. You know, play 2 artifacts, which can be done even on turn 1. Basically, put a Psychic Frog on the battlefield. It's just so sick. So yeah, that is gonna be it for today's video. Thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you guys all in the next one. Bye-bye.